The Xinjiang conflict, which has unfolded since the 1990s and continues to this day, represents a complex and contentious issue in China's westernmost region of Xinjiang. Rooted in ethnic tensions, cultural differences, and political aspirations, the conflict has posed significant challenges to the region's stability and the well-being of its diverse population. This article provides an overview of the Xinjiang conflict, its historical background, key actors, ongoing challenges, and the pursuit of harmony and security. Historical context and ethnic dynamics. The roots of the Xinjiang conflict can be traced back to a combination of historical, cultural, and demographic factors. Xinjiang is home to various ethnic groups, with the Uyghurs being the largest indigenous Muslim population. Historically, the region has experienced interactions between different ethnic communities and cultural influences. However, rapid economic and demographic changes, Han Chinese migration, and government policies have contributed to tensions and a sense of marginalization among the Uyghur population. Security concerns and counterterrorism efforts. The Chinese government has cited security concerns and the need to combat extremism and separatism as key drivers of its actions in Xinjiang. China has implemented a range of measures, including surveillance systems, mass detentions, and re-education camps aimed at countering perceived threats. These policies have been met with criticism from international observers who raise concerns about human rights abuses, religious freedom, and cultural suppression. Humanitarian impact and human rights concerns. The Xinjiang conflict has had a profound humanitarian impact, particularly on the Uyghur population. Reports suggest widespread human rights abuses, including arbitrary detention, forced labor, cultural assimilation, restrictions on religious practices, and erosion of traditional customs and language. Family separations, restrictions on movement, and intense surveillance have disrupted social cohesion and caused psychological trauma. The situation has drawn international scrutiny and calls for transparency and accountability. International reactions and diplomatic challenges. The Xinjiang conflict has raised concerns among the international community, leading to calls for greater transparency, respect for human rights, and dialogue. Some countries and organizations have labeled the treatment of Uyghurs as a genocide, while others have urged China to address the concerns raised. Balancing diplomatic relations, economic considerations, and human rights advocacy has posed challenges for countries dealing with China. Economic development and integration. The Chinese government has pursued economic development as a means to address some underlying grievances in Xinjiang. Infrastructure projects, investment initiatives, and poverty alleviation programs have been implemented with the goal of promoting economic growth and stability. However, critics argue that without addressing fundamental political and cultural concerns, economic development alone may not resolve the root causes of the conflict. Path to reconciliation and stability. Achieving reconciliation and stability in Xinjiang requires a multifaceted approach that recognizes and addresses the legitimate grievances and aspirations of all communities. Key steps include fostering interethnic dialogue, protecting cultural and religious rights, promoting equitable economic opportunities, and ensuring transparent governance and rule of law. Building trust and understanding among different ethnic groups is crucial to bridge divides and promote social cohesion. Conclusion. The Xinjiang conflict presents complex challenges, requiring a delicate balance between security concerns and the protection of human rights and cultural diversity. Achieving a lasting resolution necessitates a comprehensive approach that addresses the economic, political, and cultural dimensions of the conflict. International engagement, including diplomatic efforts, human rights advocacy, and constructive dialogue, is vital to promoting understanding, justice, and sustainable peace in Xinjiang.